Hello, David here, doing my bro look with my backward turned hat, experimenting, with different looks. I thought I'd mention something about the kinds of busking people can do. I do music. I've known several people who do magic. I've actually seen close up magic on the street. A guy set up a table with a chair and invited people over to watch magic tricks. I've seen the caricature people who do comedic or cartoonish caricatures of people. They most of them are quite good. There are the balloon buskers. Those are the people who blow up balloons and twist them. I've seen the one can never forget Grimes Posnikoff. For those in the San Francisco Bay Area who knew who Grimes was, he was the automatic human jukebox. Basically, he had a box and a flap on it, and somebody would donate some money, whatever, and go through a slot, and the door would open, and he would stick out his trumpet and start playing. He did this for years and was quite successful, got written up all over creation about it. There are fortune tellers. There are palm readers. There are people who do numerology and all that stuff. But the trick you have to remember, and the thing that will keep you from getting into trouble, is you can never ask for money. Never. Don't ever ask for money. You're doing it as a volunteer. You are protected by free speech. If you start charging, then you're no longer protected by First Amendment because you are involved in commerce. You don't want to do that. Trust me, I know about these things. Not that I've ever had a problem with it, because I knew about it before it became an issue. And so that may mean that, let's say you do some balloon twists and people don't want to pay you. Well, don't worry about it. If you've ever worked in the restaurant business, you realize that the tips always even out. There will be people who will stiff you, but there will be people who are generous with you. And the tips basically even out. Well, the same thing with busking. The tips will even out. Today, I was out on my favorite pitch, which is in front of a drugstore. And for the first 45 minutes, I got, I believe, $1. And but I know the crowd fairly well, and I knew if I just hung out there a little longer, that eventually things would even out, and they did. Also, they don't always even out within the day. Sometimes they even out over a week. You might, in some cases, have a very, very busy Saturday or a Sunday, but then Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday come around and you got nothing going on. It depends on the pitch. Different pitches are different. They get different kinds of people at different times of the week and also different times of the day. But don't worry about getting stiffed. Whatever, you are contributing something of your own free will, a caricature, a balloon twist, a stand-up comedy, music, magic, bicycle tricks. I almost forgot there was a bicycle busker that I knew, and he was also a magician, but he didn't do the magic in public. He did bicycle tricks, and the thing is, he did quite nicely. There were people who would stiff him, but then there are other people who were just overly generous, who really liked what he was doing. So don't sweat the small stuff. Okay, how's that for a motto? Don't sweat the small stuff. Because if you're good, and if you engage the audience, you will do just fine. So don't worry about it. The fortune tellers are interesting. I tried a kind of a variation on that called computer psychic. I would ask a couple questions about their computer, what was wrong with their computer, and with my psychic abilities, I would tell them what was wrong. Well, it helps that I am a computer technician and I can figure these things out without having to see the computer. Unfortunately, not many people thought that it was such a good idea, so I didn't have a lot of customers. I had a few people showing up, and but it didn't really work out, although I haven't really pushed it because I started doing the music instead. But, if you are a computer psychic or whatever, find something that provides value to the customer. And don't worry, because people will tip you if you're good at what you're doing and if you engage the customer. Okay? So subscribe, please. I need more subscribers. I need plenty of subscribers. And I need, what do I need? Your comments, if you have any comments, welcome those. And so, thank you for watching. And just, use your creativity, use your imagination. If you don't want to do music, look at something else that you could do that will engage people. Will engage them, will entertain them or amuse them, and will, possibly make you some money. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Or a good night, depending upon where you are.